SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, in today's video, another episode of Cable Sucks. All right, I love pouring it on Big Cable. Anyways, let me give you guys kind of the summary of this article and then give you guys my analysis on like the whole industry. And this is kind of like a home broadband wireless kind of bundling type of video. It kind of explains everything. So link for the article will be in the description. That's where the inspiration for this video came from. A lot of the quotes and stuff, it'll be down linked below. All right, so Charter Spectrum, you guys know the company. Huge mega provider, home broadband, and now they offer wireless service. And they're having a tough time in their core business. Their core business being home broadband, right? So their core business recently has been very weak, and their wireless sales have been really, really good. And that's ironic in my opinion. It's been like this for a couple of years now. So who's winning in their core business? Who's winning in broadband? Well, currently it's Verizon and T-Mobile, basically. Now AT&T is kind of involved too. So, yeah, they're taking most of the customers. So those providers, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, sell fixed wireless access over their mobile networks. It's basically extra speed that's not in use, and that's how they get extra money out of their network. They're squeezing the lemons, an extra time or two, right? So, that's kind of the business model there. Fixed wireless access takes, at least in the most recent metrics, 110% of the industry's net additions in home broadband. That's what I said, 110%. So not only taking all of the customers that were added, but they had like customers that previously weren't home internet customers at all. And the cable guys lose customers, right? So it's like this whole whirlwind of continued pressure on their core business. And it's because of price. It always has been, it always will be. It's price related in most instances, bulk majority of the time, right? So the CEO of Spectrum said, quote, "We need to demonstrate how cable matches up on price, reliability, and performance." All right. Mobile network operators basically win fixed wireless customers on price. But basically what the Charter CEO is saying, he's saying that you're getting a good deal on home broadband from the the mobile network operators, but you're overpaying for wireless, right? Cable gives a better combined offer when you take the two options, right? So he's basically saying we need to explain this, be more direct in our messaging to the customer that they'll get a better deal combined by going with us and not going with them. And then, of course, you get the enhanced speeds and reliability with a wireline network instead of a wireless network, what they call cell phone internet, right? Which is hilarious. The quote here from the CEO is, "We need to break through." That was his quote. We need to break through. It's been years, and they still can't break through. The quote, secondary quote, "Fixed wireless access costs them more money." So that's what they want to drive home. So I'm expecting, they've been making commercials about cell phone internet being slow and like vampires, you can only use it at night and all this other stuff. Now they're probably going to start doing some pricing, take their promotional rates, compare them to the mobile network operators' wireless deals, show you how they're more expensive, right? And of course, they're going to talk about how their network is better, more reliable, faster. You get your dedicated line and all those things. But they're also upgrading, right? We can give you gigabit speed tiers, and we're upgrading, getting more uplink and all these things, right? But this quote is crazy. From the same CEO, he said, "It turns out there is a market for lower quality, lower speed, and lower reliability service." What he has referred to as low quality customers in the past, and what he has referred to T-Mobile and Verizon as nibbling at the bottom, right? Taking the bottom barrel customer. I mean, can you talk about someone disrespectful and disingenuous how they speak of customers? I hope nobody ever gives Charter a dime just because their CEO speaks like this, right? It's unbelievable. The complete disregard and disrespect for customers and where they choose to spend their money. The truth is that these low quality customers who want this low quality service from the mobile network builders, right? They're the ones you're fighting over right now. To show you how disingenuous these guys are, these CEOs, right? He expects improvements in Q4 compared to Q4 last year. So he's expecting a year-over-year improvement. They got like these new TV offers. They're going to have a bunch of these app lineups, video store thing that they're going to do. And all that's cool, right? Ad-free versions. It's nice. They're resorting back to TV to try to get customers back. But he's missing the point. These guys, man, their promotions have explosive pricing after they expire. They haven't changed their business model. They still don't care to change. They're like, look at what his approach is. We just have to convey to the customers, which will probably be through advertising and marketing. We have to convey to them to buy service from us because our service is better and cheaper. Well, quote unquote cheaper when you consider wireless and home internet together. But he's not addressing the problem, which is the explosive pricing. After a year, your $30 mobile line goes to like 50, or 45 or 49, whatever it is. And if you have a couple of lines, right? And they don't talk about how you don't have truly unlimited mobile internet, right? Which is what the MNOs can give you. So there's so many disconnections here. And the people who are leaving cable are not just leaving for a price. I'd say that's probably a large majority of them, right? They're maybe 55, 60% or something like that. I don't have any data on this. I just kind of thinking aloud. But the other portion are customers who have been damned by these companies and don't want to give them $1 anymore. They're happy to leave and never go back. And that's where I think big cable is disconnected. They're delusional to think that these customers are simply going to go running back to them just because they can offer them slightly faster speeds. They left your ass because you were probably too expensive. Promotional pricing exploded on them. You didn't credit them, get them on a new promotion, didn't fight to keep them, weren't competitive in your offers. So they left your ass. And now they're enjoying their time with T-Mobile and Verizon with their lower quality, lower speeds, and they love it because they feel like they're getting something of value. They don't want to overpay for your high quality internet. They will gladly underpay for home internet and get a lesser product because to them, they're not getting a lesser product. They're getting an adequate product for better pricing and they're getting away from your ass. They don't want to do business with you. They don't like your business model and they don't like how those companies, the cable companies, operated for the better part of the last 30 or 40 years. They don't want to go back to you. 110% of the gross ads are going to fixed wireless access. And those companies aren't even that great either. They're just the lesser of the evils. And I don't blame customers for having the venom for cable that they do. I think cable deserves all the venom. I love the competition though. This means that Charter's going to have to come in cheaper. They're going to have to compete in price. I love it. And then of course, fixed wireless has pricing levers too. We just saw T-Mobile drop their pricing to $35 a month and set up a couple new different tiered plans, which Verizon started last year. Same thing. Optionality, price competition, value, it's all in play. I love it. This is fantastic. So big cable can go to hell. The competition is welcomed. It was very necessary and I'm very thrilled about it. But what's your take on all this? Let me know, guys. Sound off on some of those quotes and obviously my analysis and my bits of rant to kind of throw that in there. My personal touch, but what do you guys think? Sound off in the comment section below. You all, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.